want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball because it is a long way to the end zone. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama built its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get them down.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult...
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He lets it fly. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barney. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Horton. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. Brings into the open. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
A strike downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams...
Touchdown time! Grabbed it. Trying to start the drive with a pass. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. Inside the... Touchdown, Florida! This defense... The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking down the middle. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
The Tide will get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with...
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, got room on the return. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Don't let us down.
And now they lost the ball down here. Touchdown! He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Here's the handoff. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Young. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Alabama quickly back to the line.
It'll be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like,
strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Floating away. Going to try to get it himself. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pucks it out of the air. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Rides the back and leaves it. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's now 2nd and goal.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. Looking for the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll set up to throw. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Barney. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Edwards. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. He wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive or do you protect and play a little more conservatively with the lead in just a few minutes left? That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Oh, he got loose. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
And they won't. Connection going for the big play.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. On the run, still looking. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved the touchdown at least for now. Pushing the tempo. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seems